Dude, that fucking shirt is loud as fuck, but I like it. Dude, this is different for you.
Dude, okay, I'll tell you why I got this shirt.
Okay, yeah.
And I actually didn't think I was going to use it more than once.
You didn't even fucking layer a vest or anything.
I'm just going all out. I feel like I got to go down one more button on this. Like,
do it. You gotta do it. Let that hair out.
So you know Samuel,
bro,
my friend, in LA, right? So he got married in Italy, and the day after the wedding was like a pool party.
Hell
and so we go out there, and I was like, dude, I got to get like an outfit. So I there's like some pictures of me somewhere like in this shirt because I was like, I got to find like the loudest shirt. So I found this fucking shirt, and I actually fell in love with it. I like it. It's like silk. It feels good.
I actually think I have pictures of you.
Wasn't
it open?
It was open, and I was wearing like a leopard print Speedo.
Yeah, actually, I have that picture. Can we put that on?
Yeah, it was.
Can we put that?
It was loud as fuck. That was. And
I
yes, I'll allow that. I'll get you that picture. Unless you have it. Do you have it? Do you have it?
Dude, I got all your shit. I got all your fucking dirt, bro.
So anyway, I do love the shirt though. It's like super comfortable.
Yeah.
And it doesn't necessarily speak to my personality, but it throws people off a little bit. They're like, wow, this guy gets wild. And I'm like, no, I'm pretty chill.
I like that. Well, because everyone on here, I think, is used to seeing you in your typical lumber section.
Yeah, the winemaker outfit with the vest, flannel.
Your fury of flannels. Yeah. But like, this is good. I like this.
You got to mix it up sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I almost kind of feel like, what were you doing before this? Are you hungover?
No.
I feel like you're coming straight from like Miami. Like you took like a fucking red eye and you just like jumped in here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
You don't even have your shit together, dude. Do you have a fucking here?
Am I that?
I can get ready. You can take your notes.
The Disney's Grand Californian Hotel and Spa. Why the fuck do you have this pen on you?
What do you mean? Why the fuck do they have it? I don't know.
When did you go there?
Yeah, dude. What? Fucking Disneyland?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, just that's like what? So I'm coming back straight from Miami. Did you just come straight back from
I'm coming
Disneyland?
Straight from California land.
Yeah.
Now you know who's crazy, dude.
Are you like embracing your inner child or what?
Dude, Disney adult, dude. Is that what you're calling me?
Adulting at Disney.
Look, okay.
Is that?
I went to what?
Tell me how that goes.
What?
I've done Disneyland with you before.
I know. We've done Disneyland together, so don't act like.
No, I know.
You don't get down.
No, I do get down. I'm down with it.
What's your favorite ride at Disneyland?
It was Splash Mountain, but I haven't seen the new one. I haven't seen the new one. I heard they went with a new theme.
They shut it down.
Well, no, they redid the whole thing, right?
Well, it's not done yet.
Hey, Art, can you pull up? Is it done? I think it was The Princess and the Frog. It could be better than the old one.
My daughter just got back this weekend. It is up and running.
What? Really?
And well, how did she like it, Art?
Oh, bring that up.
Mixed bag, but she liked it. She missed the original song, of course.
Yeah, the original. I think the music to the original was like the cool thing because and it's like it's kind of freaky. If you've never been on Splash Mountain, like it kind of brings you through these ups and downs of It's kind of a story of like happiness, sadness, life, and death.
No, that's kind of like Disneyland, yeah.
The drop. So there's always something bad that happens in a Disney story, right? Like how many princesses don't have a dad?
Oh my gosh!
I mean, think about it. Like, there's a lot of like like Finding Nemo. Even Nemo's parents were like killed in like the beginning of the first movie.
Yeah, I mean, I'm actually just kind of like you're bringing up some like really good points here.
Yeah.
I mean, especially with the princesses and no dad story. Wait, is that true? So like, I mean, Snow White.
No, Snow White. I don't.
What is it? She just had like 7 dwarves, right? The 7 dwarves were no parents.
Yeah, no parents.
And then Cinderella was like.
Cinderella had the evil stepmom, right?
Yeah, but it was even a stepmom, huh?
I think it was just a stepmom. There was no dad in that picture.
Yeah. Whoa. I'm sorry. I didn't really.
Really?
I mean, I watched it, but I didn't really.
The
put
one
all
that
these
had a
pieces
dad
together.
was the ginger, the redhead, Ariel, the mermaid.
I know you like to do that because you're married.
I always think of her name as Cinnamon. I don't know why. I just always want to call her Cinnamon. Cinnamon, the mermaid,
Yeah,
but
Ariel,
she had like
Ariel
Titan.
did have a dad, yeah. What?
Yeah, look at how many? Wow, that's a lot of princesses.
Wait, now we're bringing up the princesses.
Jeez.
And where are they?
I couldn't tell you off the top of my head how many have dads and how many don't, but I'm pretty sure that most of them don't. So
the redhead actually does have the mom and dad in the movie. Meredith.
The Ginger Mermaid.
No.
The one on top center.
No.
From Brave, the movie Brave.
Brave.
Oh, Brave. Okay.
Brave, yeah. And what about Tangled? I mean, where's she at? Oh, there she. Wait, well.
She does have both of her parents, but you don't see them until the end. She was kidnapped through the entire. Ask me why.
Art.
Yeah,
he knows.
We got a Disney history major in the sound studio here.
Wait, I want to say though, because you're like big on like the Disney food stuff, and I have like, dude, you know what? There's something. Okay, so I know you like the corn dogs.
Yeah, I do.
Because
Those
you're
are
always
fucking great
like,
corn
and
dogs.
I like the corn. The corn dogs are amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like that batter. I mean, whatever they're doing.
Yep.
Like,
well, it's like it's fresh. You know, like we all think of like the corn dogs, like the microwavable ones. Like when you get that fresh batter, it's like there's nothing like it.
Yeah.
It's like some little deformities and shit. It's not all like perfect looking. My mouth is watering for them.
Yeah.
I go churros, corn dogs, and then turkey legs.
Okay, I want to talk about this though, because the turkey leg is fucking disgusting, bro.
Dude, those are awesome. They're so good.
No, but like, okay, because I see you, like, you're just like, oh yeah, I gotta get the turkey leg. It's this big ass turkey leg, right? This big piece of meat, and you're just eating it, and there's the juice. It's just the juice is kind of like leaking and falling. You got all these little kids just catching the rain of like, you know, these turkey leg juices, I think, as they're just like trying to walk around and stuff like that. And the parents are just like up above, just fucking eating this shit. And it's just like, I don't know. It's just, how do you, I don't know. I feel like it's just the thing that I wouldn't really go for, but you do.
Have you tried it?
I have tried it.
It's like smoky and juicy.
I did try it because you were fucking getting down on it.
Yeah, they're fucking good.
I mean, I would try a piece of it, but yeah, you just, no mercy.
I did a, there you go, that's it.
Dude, it's turkey bigger. Is it bigger than that?
It's bigger than that.
It's so much bigger than that. That picture does not do it justice.
That's a big hand, I think. So I ate, I think it was like 17 churros in one day. And those things were like 18 inches long. And so it was an effort, right? It was like in between every ride. I was like, I'm gonna break a record, and I think the previous that I had heard was like 14 or something. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna beat this.
Wait, so you broke a record?
Well, not like a real record. This is like an inner family record. But you had to double fist churros in between each ride. So you're eating 2 churros, and by the time you're like done with the day, you're like, I don't want to see a churro for another fucking year. But I beat the record.
Okay, how? But this isn't within a day, right?
It's one day. One day.
I'm thinking
I should probably try that with corn dogs. Like, see if I can eat 10 corn dogs in one day.
I want to look into what the record is for churros eaten in an hour. And then maybe on our next podcast, we can see. But I don't know how. I mean, we'd have to get the Disney churros. I don't know. I'll have to look into that.
Yeah, they don't like make them. The ones you buy at the store, they're just not like.
They're not legit. But maybe we have to go to Disneyland just for that. Because I want to see that. Because you were saying 17. I just don't, dude. Did you throw up? Did you get sick?
No, I didn't get sick.
Oh.
Didn't throw up. I was able to handle it. Drank a lot of water. You know, you got to flush through that sugar and that salt. Body's going on like this.
I mean, yeah.
And yeah. I'm sure that if I was, you know, now that I'm like 41, I'm sure my doctor would be like, dude, what the fuck are you thinking? I was like in my 20s.
Yeah, let's not.
You could handle anything, you know.
Let's not have your health insurance get any of this information. I don't know if we might have to take this off, dude. They know that you're fucking smashing. Look,
Wait, speaking of Disney, though, I actually heard that recently Michael Jordan, I guess, turned down like some sort of deal with Disney.
Yeah.
That was worth like $120 million.
Was it a Space Jam?
But he said something that was like kind of offensive. No, it was just like advertising, I think, like endorsement.
Yeah.
But he said something like I don't want to ruin my reputation. Hey, Art, what did Michael Jordan turn down? Can you look that up? I like my reputation. That's what he said. He turns down an ad campaign with Disney. Wow. That's a simple but bold statement. So, I mean, that's a backhanded. That's a really backhanded remark.
I like my reputation. 120 mil. Damn.
Yeah, I know. I mean, that's like if I was, you know, gonna leave Copper Cane and go make wine somewhere else, and like, you know, Jim Bernal and Willamette Valley Vineyards is like, Joe, we want to hire you to make our wines. And I'd be like, dude, I like my reputation. I ain't touching your shit.
But you think, like, what's the chances of that happening? Them coming and asking you if you could, maybe they finally just,
I don't know,
give in.
Yeah. We'll see. I got to sell my stock in that company anyways. They're tanking. We didn't even do the intro. We didn't even do the intro.
Oh my gosh.
Welcome back to another episode of Go With Your Palate with me, Joe Wagner, and my every time guest, Chris Fat Mario Rubio.
Right golf here. Clap. Yeah, thank you.
Golf clap.
6'1", 220. That's where I'm at.
And I'm 7'3", 360. So somewhere in there. I don't know. I think the camera makes me look a little small.
7'3"? Wow, dude, you shoot for the stars.
All right, we were going to talk about. We ended up going off on Disney, but why don't we talk about Quilt Co?
Quilt Co. Yeah. That's what I want to talk about. Wine Lounge. Art. If you can bring up that awesome website. So I think this is awesome because this is like an entrepreneurship and wine, because here we are where you actually started. This was a passion project for years for you to finally have a place where people could come and for tasting, and also have like the complete experience of like Copper Cane, experience all the wines and all the fun stuff that you're doing.
Yeah.
So
I mean, what I think about a tasting lounge, like, let's think about the different types of hospitality in wine country, right? So you can come here and you might be able to get a tour, but your tour is going to be pretty basic, right? Like, and most of the time you're just going into an appointment and you sit at a bar, somebody's pouring you wines, and like, you're not going up into the valley like to an actual winery and getting a great experience. In general, that's what I see. Like, it's more of like you're classy drinking. Right? Yeah. Classy day drinking. So I guess I looked at it and was like, well, how do we segment this to make it like an actual experience at the winery? And then if it's going to be a lounge or like a tasting room, make it more of a lounge, like a restaurant feel. And I think a lot of people have tried to do that too in downtown Napa. And there's a lot of great tasting rooms. What I like about it is you go to downtown Napa and you can just like chill there for, an entire day if you wanted to, or you go to wine country and like see a couple wineries and go back in the afternoon and you can go, enjoy a couple different wines. But it's a little more of like a restaurant vibe and lounge vibe than it is like a traditional tasting room where you walk up to the bar and they're pouring you wine and giving you a load of bullshit about, whatever the marketing team told them to say. So isn't that how it goes?
Yeah.
All right. So I was like, all right, tasting lounge, downtown Napa. Good idea. Let's do it. I'll get back into that in a sec. The other one is if you're going to do a winery experience, like actually make it an experience that people actually get to participate. So that's what we're working on up at La Caña, where people come in and like actually, you're going to be working on a fermentation. You're going to be working on barrels. You're going to be actually working and learning the process. And so that's not for everybody. I mean, some people just want to, come and, wear their sundresses, get their Instagram shots and like, get a little drunk. But if you actually want to get into like learning about wine and how it's made and whatever else, because that's something we don't do really well as an industry. So how do you convey that to an audience? You got to get them in the shit. You can go to like a brewery, right? Any corner in any city in America, and they're going to be like, all right, come on in, let's do the tour. This is the base product, the barley, the whatever, like, your grain. And then here's, our mash, and here's, where we're doing our fermentation, and here's the final product. And you're like, oh, that's how it's made. Cool. And you get all the smells and all the feelings and all that stuff. In wine, you don't really do that. You have to be like in wine country, number one, because we got to be close to the grapes. And then you got to be like during a period of time that is during harvest to be able to see that stuff. So we've been able to, this will be like a full year round thing. Anyways, back to Quilt Co. It's just like, it's a cool, like chill vibe, restaurant feeling, some good snacks, some education, like as deep as you want to go. But overall, right next door to our restaurant, Avow, in downtown Napa, just trying to like make that block like the block. We got a couple great neighbors there, can
just try
make us crushing it. So yeah, that's Quilt Co.
So like how like there's a lot of like Thomas Keller's like all over Yountville. then maybe you kind of want to like get your block in downtown Napa.
Yeah.
It'll be like, this is the Copper Cane Hood.
Yeah.
We got our restaurant, our wine lounge. I don't know.
Don't walk up on O-Block. Bitch is gonna get cat.
Don't get it twisted. he's gangster. Okay.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, and I think it was so with the wine lounge and it being this passion project of you. I thought it was like great that we've mentioned this before, but I mean, you opened up right there, like towards the end of the pandemic, but still in the middle of it, and still was able to open up there. And so I think there's been just a lot of like flexibility that you found in like kind of finding your way, because you wanted to get out there as soon as you could. You were ready. We were ready. Like, why?
Well, I think it was like, the pandemic, while all these businesses were struggling and shutting down, it's like, you got to look at, it's going to come out sometime, right? You got to look at it and be like, okay, at some point, everything's going to open back up. Everybody's going to want to get back out. Everybody's going to resume a normal sort of, lifestyle. And so we built it out during the end of the pandemic, opened it up during the end of the pandemic, and we started seeing people come out. We did a lot of outdoor seating. And then finally, once it just like everything was open, it turned out to be like a great little spot.
Yeah.
And we have some awesome wines there. I know you've seen them, but some stuff that we only do for the tasting room. Like the Key to Building 1, which is like the building that I started making wine in. And we just did a lot of experimentation. So this is like our project of, the brand is a project of just like whatever we're fucking around with. So fun stuff like Santa Rita Hills Riesling, Santa Maria Valley Albarino, just like random shit that we're experimenting with. And it may evolve into something. It gives us kind of a place where we can say like, hey, what do people think about this crazier style of wine, whatever it is. Like the Riesling's like just glaring high acidity, which I love, like bone dry, super mineral driven, and it's a really unique site, but the wines turned out great. So is there potentially a demand for that in the market, like nationally? I don't know.
But yeah,
but people love it there, so maybe it is an opportunity. Maybe, it's like an incubation place for us.
I feel like it's like your R&D.
Yeah, it's our R&D for bringing to get the actual thoughts from a customer base.
Yes.
It's a little more intimate.
Yeah.
And that gives us some guidance on like, okay, do we want to expand on this, or are we going to like just keep this as a direct to consumer sort of thing? But like the red blend thing we're coming out with at the end of 2023, part of that was created because of a red blend we did of Italian varietals under Key to Building 1. So that was Nero d'Avola and Negro Amaro. And we've added to that a little bit, but we're going to go to a national distribution launch with that wine.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
And so then you'll be able to get that in stores and stuff like that nationally.
But it won't be under Key to Building 1. So we created a new brand. We're creating a new brand that I can't talk about yet.
Oh.
But that'll go out as a red blend.
All right. So you can't talk about it, but
no, I can't.
I can't get that out of you on pod. Okay.
No.
We can't.
Nope.
Maybe just a hint.
Zip.
Is it? All right. Art, can you bring up the Quilt Co Instagram? Because I just want to give, like, for those watching, just like some like cool pictures and stuff like that. Maybe we can get some of these and some insight on some of these wines and stuff like that you can see. But the design of it's really cool. I think and that's another reason we've talked about, as we mentioned before, how involved you are with like the design of basically everything. I mean, from packaging to your wines and stuff like that, and how you were with this. So if we can go down, maybe we can find a picture, because you have there's a good one of, you can kind of see it here with all the Edison lights hanging down there to the right, but I think there's there's a good picture of, right there, go down just a little further.
Yeah, down bottom right.
There. All right, yeah.
That's like the bar, then there's a seating upstairs.
Look how they just
downstairs.
boom, some stars just popping.
Yeah, they look good.
Yeah. I like that, and it's nice. It's really cool. I feel it's a nice comforting, but it's also it's got some chicness to it, dude. You got a good design there.
Yeah, there's tradition, and there's tradition all over the walls, those exposed brick walls. They're beautiful, and then you have the more modern elements that just kind of tie it all together. So yeah, it's got a good vibe. I like the vibe. And
if you can go back, Art, I was gonna see if we had some Yeah, right
There's
there.
one right
we have
there.
a key. Yeah, right there. You can click on that video.
We actually put a key on the bottle and then dip the wax over it. It's got quite a cool look, and every bottle is going to be unique. Every wax color is for every release will be different. So we're just getting this lineup of all these experiments that'll look pretty cool.
Yeah, and I think that was a cool design too. That how you had like with the key embedded in the wax, all those like different types of keys and stuff. It's cool.
Yeah. You never know what you can do. Just
but
they screw around a little bit and come up with some weird looking packaging. And
I wasn't sure if like maybe like those key, like there was going to be like a secret key, like a golden key that maybe like opened up.
We thought about it. We might do that at some point, but like that's going to be like a special, because you got to like, everybody needs to know that like there's whatever 100 bottles.
Yeah.
And one of those, like, so they gotta like ship that key off and then like try it on the
You're gonna do it?
It's
like
not
it's
just
like a golden ticket?
like
Wait, is
opening
it gonna
a
be like
candy
Charlie and
bar.
the Chocolate Factory? Are they gonna be able
See,
to
it's
ride
not
in a
that easy.
fucking elevator floating?
You open a candy bar wrapper and you see a golden ticket. It's like, okay, I won.
Yeah.
Right? The bottle cap under like a Coke bottle.
Yeah.
Like I won.
But this one, you're gonna have people that have to like rip the key out of the wax.
You're gonna like
oh, don't do that again, dude. Like
you're gonna have to come back to Napa.
Yeah.
And try the doors.
Yeah, because we don't want people like putting knives to the hurting themselves, stuff like that. We might figure it out, but yeah, no, I think it's cool, like you were mentioning before, and also you're gonna be having there's also like another fun like varietals that are gonna be available there too. I mean, should I even say that can we say that there's a Merlot coming out?
Yeah. There's gonna be a Merlot. There's Petit Syrah. We're making like the ultimate Cougar Juice Chardonnay right now.
Whoa, the ultimate Cougar Juice Chardonnay.
Yep.
Is it gonna be called? What makes it ultimate Cougar Juice?
We actually might use the word cougar something on it. Yeah. Cougar bait. I don't know.
Can we explain like what makes just so people know what's like a good Cougar? Okay, I'll tell you what I think. Okay, so I hear like Cougar Juice. We're talking about like the Butter Bomb Oak.
Oh yeah.
Oaky, right?
Yeah.
Is there any like other like secrets that you could add that like really make it that extra cougary?
I mean, I think ripeness is like I would say I'd summarize it by saying yes, definitely with the butteriness, right? That's from malolactic fermentation. So
yeah.
But you want to like, depending on how you go through that, will determine some of the characters you get. Like, is it going to be more buttery or less? That sort of thing. And then heavy oak, and I think French is the preferred. Otherwise, like American can get like a little piney, so they want those like sweeter tones, low acid, high ripeness. So it's really just kind of like, a massive style of Pinot of Chardonnay. Like you want to feel it like impactful on your palate. So that's kind of what we're going for.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like,
and that'll be available there. So yeah, we're doing like a whole bunch of fun stuff under Quilt.
And if you go back, Art, to the website, so you can go on there, you can make reservations to it. Do you have any tips on? I mean, opening it, because like this is the thing too. Is like I was thinking like you're opening up a wine lounge too in Napa where there's like so many like tasting rooms and everything. I like how you did it too. You were like focused on what the true experience is, what you really wanted to express from that amongst like all the other tasting rooms, right? Because I mean, we grew up here. We know it's like there's always going to be a new place like popping up here and there. And I definitely think it has like a lot of character. And I think it's also great that you're incorporating a lot of, like we just talked about, like with the R&D kind of style of like you're testing all these stuff out and like getting the input of people, but.
Well, giving people something, to get excited about when they come in, right?
Yeah.
It's like, this is the only place you're going to be able to try it. And it comes down to staff too. Yeah. Like the team over there is awesome. And they know a lot about the, like, I mean, they listen, they pay attention, and they project that same passion when they're, talking to somebody about wine.
Yeah.
So that makes a big difference too. I mean, because you could just be a bartender kind of, pouring wine, saying what it is, but not going into detail about it. And we see that a lot. But like, I think it's, you want to have an interaction with the customers, and then if they want more info, you keep on going. So you just kind of like read the room in the moment, right? And the team down there is great though. So that's a big part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the team is great. So I think it's great. So if you're in downtown Napa, you can online at quiltandco.com. You can book online and get your reservations in and go in there and just like see us and check it out. I mean,
yeah, it's a
downtown Napa is really actually getting crazy from like when we like grew up. I mean,
no, that used to be Skid Row. That was like the shithole area of Napa County.
Yeah.
But yeah, they really did a good job. The planning, I usually don't give the government credit for shit they do because it's usually garbage. They did a good job with this.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Oh, also, I want.
You're like, dude, don't talk about politics. I'm not talking about politics. I'm talking about the government. Fucking doing nothing with their thumb in their ass, spending all of our tax dollars.
All right.
All right. Oh, so yeah, if you're down there though, it's like right across from Veterans Park, which is a beautiful park right on the Napa River, and we're right next door to a vow. You'll see we got a statue.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah, on the front. So that's Dolores Huerta and
Caesar.
And Cesar Chavez.
What?
Like, oh no, it's not the Italian guy.
Yeah.
So both big contributors to the civil rights movement,
Yeah.
And really, I think helping create a more stable work environment for people that were immigrating to our country and working in agriculture in California. So a bit of a testament to them. So that's at the forefront. Not a lot of people know what the statue is, but that is what the statue is. So
Yeah.
Cesar Chavez has passed away. Dolores Huerta is still alive and well, and she actually was she's been to the tasting room and for some events and whatnot. Pretty cool.
Yeah, it is really cool.
All right, what are we going into next? What do you got?
So what? I mean, dude, TV shows. Are you watching any shows lately? Like, what's up? Like, I mean, I know you watch shows. I know you watch Yellowstone.
Yeah, I like Yellowstone. Ted Lasso.
You're big on Ted Lasso, and you know what? Like, I gotta start that.
You don't like it?
No, I have to start it.
Oh, okay.
I know that's been like in the queue, and I know I'm a little bit behind, but I mean, there's been a lot of stuff. I mean, I was like Succession, you know, and they just came out with their new episodes right now, and then like I'm getting into like some of these some new shows. I mean, there's just so much, dude. There's just so much streaming stuff, but there are
like endless opportunities.
What are you watching right now?
Well, so like Ted Lasso, like I'm on a break from that. Same thing with Yellowstone, because I don't like when like you watch it, you know, and every episode comes out once a month or some shit. Like like wait until the whole season is done and then watch it like over a period of a week or something.
Totally, dude.
So
I like that also. Like I don't like it when you have to wait.
Yeah, it's a crap way to do it. Like just fucking do the drop and then let everybody like watch it.
Do the drop.
I don't get it. Like it's all you got it all filmed. I'm sure.
Yeah,
it's all being done. So the other one, Peaky Blinders. They got some new stuff coming out on that, but I'm still waiting.
Whoa, wait, what do you mean they got? I love Peaky Blinders.
That's the best series I've seen.
That is, yeah, hands down.
We watched it during the pandemic. Like just started and finished it over a period of like a couple months, I guess. But yeah, so I was happy to see that like they're doing new stuff now. Did you know that?
Are they doing some spin-offs?
No, just like they got a new season.
Well, I just saw the season finale.
Oh, you already watched it all?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, shit, okay. I'm behind.
I didn't I
don't have that much time.
Tommy Shelby. I needed to know what happened. Yeah.
But then
spoiler alerts here.
Yeah, don't tell me. I don't want to hear.
Oh, you want me to tell you?
No, don't tell me. No. Hey, I gotta see. No, there was one that I was I like country music.
Yeah.
I like all genres of music, but there was this one. It's more of like a biography. This guy Cody Johnson, who used to be a rodeo rider, and then kind of realized like he wasn't really ever going to make it in that world. And somebody was like, "You should probably try music," because he's like really good on the guitar, and he was like singing the national anthem and stuff.
Yeah.
At the rodeo, and like it's a great great American story of like this guy kind of trying to follow his dreams, and then it kind of diverts and goes another way, and now he's this mega success musician. But it's really good. Yeah. I think it's the Cody Johnson story.
The Cody Johnson story.
Dear Rodeo, I think is what it's called.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's like your most recent.
Yeah, that was like, watched that like last week. But it's not a series. It's just like maybe an hour and a half or something.
Yeah.
Even if you don't like country music, it's still good. It's like a great story.
Okay. Now I gotta put that one on my list.
Make you cry.
What? I don't
cry. You're a softie, I know.
No, I don't.
No? No, you don't.
My eyes sweat when it gets hot, but I don't cry.
All right, what about your favorites?
I've been watching Peacock, which is like I started watching.
That's the different.
Like platform, but I just mentioned that because it's not unusual. I've been getting into shows on that, but Poker Face.
I've not heard of it.
Yeah, that girl Natasha from like American Pie.
Does Peacock do its own content? Its own.
Yeah, dude. It's just like a whole nother like streaming service.
Okay.
With its own
But
content,
like they're
just
making their own
Netflix
shit, like Apple and Netflix.
Hulu, yes.
Okay.
And they got their own originals, or their shows that like, you can just get on there. Obviously with Poker Face, and it's interesting. The concept is that like no one like she has this great ability that she can just tell when someone's lying.
Okay.
Like, I guess always. So there's like some kind of things. It's when you kind of watch a show, you'll kind of find out it's not like just like 100% like any time. It's just she could just kind of gets a feeling like when it's like happening, and it's just really interesting show. I don't want to give it away, but like basically just kind of like goes out and she just finds herself like throughout like in these different circumstances and like an overrunning story. And I don't know, I feel like it's like really interesting, to think about that. If you could just tell.
So that she that's her like her gift is
her
that,
gift is she can just tell if someone's lying.
I'll have to watch that.
Do you feel like would you like that gift, or do you have that gift?
I don't know. I'm pretty good at like I got a decent
you like feeling people out.
Shit detector.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that you have to have that, right? I mean, like being in your position now, that kind of helps, right?
This is actually really
you
good
probably
because
get a lot of shit talked to you.
Have you noticed that like my kids and their peers, dude, they don't have a bullshit meter at all. Like they're like this generation is so gullible. And this like it is being perpetuated by gaslighting. So somebody just says some shit and then they take it as if it's the truth no matter what. And then they manifest it and actually believe it. I've seen that like with this next generation, like the, like 18 and under. It's scary. Like,
yeah.
So what I started doing was actually gaslighting my children. No, I totally.
Wait, hold on, dude.
I'm totally serious.
You're like, I found out they were getting gaslit by like their friends or like by other people. And I was like, dude, I gotta get in. I got in on it. I can control my kids.
And I do it heavy. But then I tell them that I'm gaslighting them.
Yeah.
I'm like, you got to see through this shit. Like, you gotta know.
No, actually, I've been with you when we were like teaching them. Like, we were just like, when we were even we were.
You were with with Grace, right?
Yeah. You're lying. How are you doing?
Right.
Wait, tell me.
That was a good one. Yeah. That was like,
okay. How are you doing? It was about the sweater. She read something on my jacket.
There was like something on your jacket or her jacket or something.
Yeah,
and like we made her believe that it wasn't there or something, right?
Yeah.
And then
Which I didn't.
It was just like the dumbest thing, but it was. It's just like, no, it's there. It's like, no, I don't see anything. Anyways, that was pretty funny. So yeah, that's my way to combat the lack of, understanding when people are like lying or gaslighting you, is just to teach them, like, recognize these things and then hopefully they get through it.
I just think it's crazy that like you're kind of like, so I've been teaching my kids about gaslighting. I'm just thinking about like when we were growing up, what we were being taught. Like my things when I was like younger was just like, like look both ways before you cross the street. I mean, my dad would like, smack me around. Like he would like park like when we get to the house and like, so I would be opening the door out into the road. So then if I got out, he'd like set me up. I thought that was, but it was like, I learned the lesson, right? And now it's just like, no, as parents, we got to teach them about gaslighting. So we're going to gaslight you.
Shit. Nowadays, just God.
You're like, real thing, but hey, I guess it's real. I mean, I'm looking like Art like through the window. He's like giving me the nod. I guess all parents doing this?
Are
like
you gaslighting your kids, Art?
Oh, hell yeah.
Good.
I am 110% on Joe on this one.
You're gaslighting your kids too?
Absolutely no critical thinking whatsoever. They can't think outside the box.
Thank you.
You have to do that, otherwise they're just a lamb.
They're going to enter the world as exactly just like lambs.
You know what? Actually, I'm with this because you got to prepare them like for it's
nobody else is
there.
preparing them. And guess what? Everybody's so fucking soft now. Like the teachers, like anybody in the community, everybody's like so soft about everything, and it's like, where the hell are they going to learn? Like it's they're going to be out in the real world. They're going to go to another country and get their just asses handed to them.
Yeah,
we've become too sensitive.
I think that's actually a good tip for like raising your kids up right. We got to like protect
Evolving
them.
parents.
Evolving parents.
Yep.
Yeah.
Better happen from us than from someone else.
I totally agree.
Hey,
I gotta love this shit. Some of the toxic teenagers.
Do you have like a story of like or something that they've gone through or something that they had to like help them out? Like when you're saying that,
Dude, just the one that comes to mind is like sex talk, right?
Oh man.
Because they'll hear shit from their friends and bring it back and like be talking about it like it's the truth and like ask you questions and they're like, no, I mean, no, I already know that that's the truth. Like, you know,
because I heard it.
Yeah, because I heard it from my virgin friend.
Yeah, or there is, and then you have like YouTube, right, and like all these videos, so they're just kind of getting their information off like that.
Yeah, and so then you got to sit down and talk to them, and like at some point, I'm trying to think, there's a really good one with Wes, and he was kind of like just like shrugging me off, you know, like he's probably like 16 at the time, like kind of shrugging me off, like whatever, Dad. Like, yeah, you know, he told me whatever it was he was telling me. I can't recall what it was. Anyways, it was literally like almost instant, like karma. Like, something happened like the next day, and he's like, "Yeah, you were right." I was like, dude, I know I'm not like Mr. Wisdom over here. I'm not like 80. I don't have all these years on Earth, but like, I know something. I know a few things.
I know, dude. Like,
and I'll help you get through your, you know, to like understanding those things. If you ask a question, I have a very open dialogue with them, which is great. Like there's no subject that I won't tackle with them.
Yeah, I like that about you. I mean, you're always ready to like dive into anything, and I can't imagine.
Well, there's always a way to talk about it, right? Like, you got a 12-year-old asking you about, you know, something inappropriate.
Yeah.
You can just give them like a very basic rundown of what it is, and you know, like don't get too deep until the time is right. But yeah, no, it's fun. I actually like the teenage years a lot. Just some ups and some downs, but overall, they're like little adults. So you're trying to train to go out into the real world and not fucking.
They keep you on your toes.
Yeah.
You know what I thought about though too is like the studio, right? So we haven't really even talked about like, so when we started this out, we started out doing this podcast in the conference room at like you know, at headquarters or something, you know, and just kind of coming out and doing that. And then we upgraded into this studio that we never really kind of like talked about or showcased. We just kind of like went into it.
I know we never talked about. Let's talk about this place first, okay?
Yeah.
What
it used to be.
We're in St. Helena,
and then we'll do a little phone thing, a little video, and give you guys like a behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But starting from the outside, so we bought this property, I don't know, 7 years ago or something like that.
Yeah.
And with the intention of building like our like new offices.
Yeah.
And within like 3 years, we outgrew like the maximum capacity that we could do on this site. So it just kind of turned into like storage area, you know, kind of a yard shop, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But I think that it is the ugliest building in St. Helena. Like it is a shitty like metal building from like the 60s.
Yeah, and this is just like some office buildings in St. Helena. I mean, it's just like offices.
The
like
outside
no
is like crappy industrial.
There's no vineyard view. There's just
And so, you know, at some point we'll probably tear the place down. But in the meantime, we're like, well, what can we use the space for? We're like, well, let's do the podcast studio. So, what was cool about this was like, and we'll do a little walk around maybe.
Yeah.
But
we'll shoot in the video.
Like the lighting, we got the green screens, we've got all these sound absorption materials and panels on the wall, and it really like works great. I mean, we can record all sorts of shit in here. We do videos, we do podcasts.
Yeah.
I mean, we could even use it as a recording studio if we wanted to, as far as, you know.
Well, we wanted that because there might be some stuff coming out soon because you're not only an influencer and possible model at Mr. S or Mr. S, if you need to know, maybe we'll put that there what that is.
Put the link in there.
He's still thinking about it. His OnlyFans may be coming soon. Winemaker, look at you just getting red. Oh yeah, Winemaker was third, just so you know.
Yeah, that's
but also podcaster. But also you may be laying tracks. We might be coming out with our own music because we put together this studio. And yeah, it's able to record and you'll see we got a little control room.
You play guitar?
Like
kind of.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I got like 3 chords that I could just rip.
Okay.
But we have actually Chad in our sound booth is like he's actually a professional. Like, band plays
That's what
bass,
I've heard. Yeah.
Right, Chad. Bass is your main instrument. Yep. Thumbs up. You sing too, right? We'll be getting. Okay, he's giving me the.
It kind of.
Yeah, he's giving me the kind of.
So I've been wanting to do this for Copper. Well, what does Art play?
Art does backup vocals. I guess. Wait, watch. He's gonna come through. Art, give us a little, so we could have a little audio that we could put on. Wait, why are you all silent right now? Why is he all shy? I know he's gonna be doing it because we're gonna get this band together. But what were you gonna say?
No, so we got like some really good musicians. Like we got Mark that is in sales. He's like up in New York.
Yeah.
He's like a concert pianist.
So now we have
So we got that. I play brass. I can do trumpet, trombone. You can do trombone.
We talked about that.
Baritone.
I did the trombone. Yeah.
Trumpet's my best.
Yeah. And when was the last time you whipped out the trumpet and just like went off?
Maybe a month ago.
Yeah. Really? Just
dude, yeah.
Did you used to wake up the kids?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But dude, I also bought a little trumpet. It actually sounds really good.
Yeah.
It's like for packing. It's got to be like 8 inches by 6 inches. Like it's fucking tiny. And so I'll bring that on like vacation and just fuck with people because it looks like a little like conch shell. Anyways, it's pretty funny, but it mostly annoys the people that I'm with.
Okay, yeah. I mean that's kind of what you're going for, right? I'll
always have that like annoying 14-year-old in my head.
Okay, so we're
it's just like, how can I fuck with this person? Oh, guess what? It's 5 a.m.
So I got it right here. We're gonna have a band. We're gonna have a piano. We're gonna have a piano. We're gonna have a trumpet. We're gonna have a bass. We're just gonna have backup vocals, just backup, not lead singer.
Oh, okay.
And then we're gonna have me on guitar with trombone at the same time, and that's gonna be the band.
I love that it's backup vocals only. That'd be really
funny. Maybe we'll have some AI. I don't know. So should we?
There you go. There's a beautiful building right there.
Oh my gosh! You even say, look at how. So that's where we're at. We are right.
We are in the right
that corner right now.
Yeah.
As you can see it.
Yeah.
And then
it's very unassuming. So once you come in here, it's actually quite nice. But this is definitely the kind of place that a criminal would look at and say, "I'm not breaking into there. There's nothing there."
And little would they know that like we're here. So okay, should I do the video? All right. What's up, bro?
What's up?
Hey, dude. So you can see like back there, I can show like I got art. That's like our control room. You can see my reflection. You can kind of see Chad back there with like all our reflections and stuff.
Got the mics. We got the backdrop over here with the red curtains, some nice lighting.
Yeah.
We can adjust all this lighting and all the audio.
I mean, I'm just giving you like behind the scenes, right? This is like straight up like live. I mean, this is what it's like. And this is like really cool. We got like our soundboards here. Now, as you can see, we got our 3 camera shots there. Got a little screen. What are these are some good bad boy cameras, right? They're okay. He just gave the
line. Amazon's best.
Okay, these are we got some, and as you can see, we even got some screens here that we could pull down. We also do virtual wine tastings and stuff like that. Some green screens, some good stuff coming up. We might be
some like deflection stuff for sound.
We got some like shorts. I don't know. Can you still hear me?
So this guy.
Can you hear me all right? Oh, you can?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right. Well, maybe we're gonna have to use the auto from here, right? Okay, good. Yeah. So this is it, man. And this was a big deal for us to put this together.
Don't forget the floor.
Oh yeah. Oh, you want to see this? Look at that multicolored.
We did not want to fuck around with the floor.
You see like some waters on the floor and stuff. Yeah. So this is it, man.
All right.
This is the good stuff.
Wait, what are we doing now? Are we jumping into horrible bosses?
Yeah.
I know we got another one here. So, okay, as always, horrible.bosses@coppercane.com.
Please, yes.
Send us your stories. You can be totally anonymous. Unanimous. You can be totally anonymous with this.
Great.
You don't need to mention anything about the company you're working for unless you want to. In this case, in today's episode, we do have a little more detail than usual. Okay, so here we go.
Hit me.
When I started working at Applebee's and my manager had a reputation for playing pranks on our employees, at first it was harmless fun, like switching the salt and pepper shakers or hiding utensils. But things quickly escalated. That's pretty funny, actually. I mean, switching the salt and pepper. Okay. One day I was carrying a tray of food to a table when my manager snuck up behind me and squirted ketchup and mustard all over my apron. I was kind of embarrassed, but everyone around me laughed, so I tried to play it off as a joke. But the pranks didn't stop there. My manager also had a habit of flirting with me in front of my girlfriend at the time. She would make suggestive comments and touch my arm, trying to get a reaction out of my girlfriend. My girlfriend at the time would get pissed. I tried talking to my manager about her behavior, but she just brushed it off and said it was all in good fun. It's, the restaurant business is pretty scandalous at times, right? Like,
yeah, we get like the best ones from
it really I mean, I've seen some stuff in the restaurant business. It's like way worse than this. Obviously, I would say that the manager at Applebee's was flirting with this guy.
Yeah.
And just wanted to bang his lights out. You know? I think that was it. And,
But yeah.
You got to think the manager's probably like a little older.
Yeah. But the pranks thing is kind of funny though too. To have your manager pranking you like that. I mean, like with the squirting the ketchup and mustard on your apron before you're going to a table. Like it's it's your manager though. Like, can you get them back or like are you like? I don't know. Like they kind of like set you up for.
I mean, I think that you're an Applebee's manager.
Okay.
I think that. No offense to Applebee's managers.
Yeah,
like,
okay, but Applebee's, but you're not like a Chili's manager.
Yeah, I mean, no, I just think you're like
an Applebee's manager.
You're
not a Red Lobster manager.
You didn't go to a level that's like
you're not
gonna be extremely serious, right?
Okay.
Like, so I think that there's maybe some general fuckery that probably occurs at some of those larger.
Like you can do that. Like that's cool. Like,
yeah.
Like the TGI Fridays.
Yeah. Do I think that it's acceptable to do that? No, I think that she probably was just hoping to hook up with this guy, and he made the good decision. Hopefully he did. He didn't mention it in here, but hopefully he did not go out on a date with her, because that would be very inappropriate on both of their parts, but especially on the manager's part.
What do you think though, from like a point of view of like the manager? Do you think it's okay to get involved with the prank stuff? Because I know like the prank stuff happens with employees. I mean, I'd been in the restaurant business and that shit happens all the time too. It actually happens in a lot of like work.
Well, I think
there's like to kind of keep the
I think part of it. I think culture is like part of it. You can call it a prank, but like, decorating somebody's office with like a whole bunch of like crazy shit for their birthday, like we do in our. It's kind of like it's kind of like a nuisance, like where
Well, it's not like you threw fucking a whole bunch of glitter in there. You like glitter bomb someone's edge and you're like, happy birthday.
And then they gotta
you'll
clean it all
remember
up.
forever.
Yeah, but that's the kind of shit. Like, yeah, you could do that, and it might be a little frustrating, but I think that's acceptable.
Yeah.
I mean, touching somebody's arm and being suggestive, that's not cool.
Yeah, I mean, there was two different things going on there, but you think, I mean, they're linked, right? You think like the whole prank stuff was actually probably a way of flirting.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that pranks just need to be appropriate.
Okay.
I would not squirt mustard or ketchup on somebody before they go out and serve, just to be like, ha, gotcha.
Yeah.
And that's just kind of like, no, you're not pranking me. You're just being a dick.
And if you're a manager, refrain from flirting with.
Yeah, you got to set the example. You got to set the example. I mean, I try to set the example every day. Like on this podcast, I never say anything inappropriate.
Yeah, you don't. Oh my gosh. I'm actually surprised. Wait, did you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Today, did you?
I did. I don't know.
I don't know. You like to go on tangents sometimes, like just bring up. Do you have anything wild you just want to go off on right now at the end?
I probably could find something. Why don't you just tell me like 3 different words and I'll come up with something. Give me a trigger.
Let's talk politics.
That's great. That's a great idea. That's a great idea.
I saw art.
Gavin Newsom is one of my favorite humans alive. He's just a good guy.
Yeah. Yes. Wait. Stop. You're good. You're good.
No take backs. You asked for this.
Wait, what? It was a joke. That was good. We could end on that.
Well, it's, Pelosi also. She's. I'm gonna stop there. Yeah.
All right.
Well, thank you for joining us again on an episode of Go With Your Palate. Feel free to reach out to us with anything you want to hear about.
Yeah, let us know if there's also stuff you want to know more about with wine, entrepreneurship,
and anything else.
And because it's whatever the fuck else, as you can tell by now. So,
all right.
All right.
Signing off.
Peace.